The brain is like a muscle. When it is in use, we feel very good. Understanding is joyous. Our brain is the factory of the emotions. If you can be funny, it means you're intelligent. Your brain is working fast. I am a brain, Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix. From nothing else but the brain come joys, delights, laughter, and sports, and sorrows, griefs, despondency, and lamentations. A baby has brains, but it doesn't know much. Experience is the only thing that brings knowledge, and the longer you are on earth, the more experience you are sure to get. The emotional brain responds to an event more quickly than the thinking brain. Beauty you're born with, but brains you earn. The brain is a muscle of busy hills, the struggle of unthought things with things eternally thought. A brain was only capable of what it could conceive, and it couldn't conceive what it had never experienced. I not only use all the brains that I have, but all I can borrow. I shall ask for brains instead of a heart, for a fool would not know what to do with a heart if he had one. The great events of the world take place in the brain. If I could put my brain in her body, the world would be mine for the taking. If the human brain were so simple that we could understand it, we would be so simple that we couldn't. There are billions of neurons in our brains, but what are neurons? Just cells. The brain has no knowledge until connections are made between neurons. All that we know, all that we are, comes from the way our neurons are connected. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. I consider that a man's brain originally is like a little empty attic, and you have to stock it with such furniture as you choose. Overall, the human brain is the most complex object known in the universe, known, that is, to itself. Don't let your brain interfere with your heart. The brain is the organ of destiny. It holds within its humming mechanism secrets that will determine the future of the human race. The softest, freest, most pliable and changeful living substance is the brain, the hardest and most iron-bound as well. I shall take the heart. For brains do not make one happy, and happiness is the best thing in the world. The human brain, then, is the most complicated organization of matter that we know. If you only have brains on your head, you would be as good a man as any of them, and a better man than some of them. Brains are the only things worth having in this world, no matter whether one is a crow or a man. The brain is wider than the sky. 28. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. Memory, the warder of the brain.